we are exploring an alleged demon house. We are exploring this location alone. Somebody making that REM pod go off? He captured what looked like a shadow figure that resembled me. My name is Connor, and I invite you to come in here and speak with me tonight. I'm literally having direct communication right now with a spirit.
I'm Connor Biddle. As a young boy, my family moved into a seemingly ordinary house. It held secrets beyond imagination. It was there that I first encountered the supernatural, an experience that would stay with me for a lifetime. From that moment on, my fascination with the paranormal was born. Over the years, I've dedicated myself to capturing the unexplained on camera.
It's lighting up. Yeah. Awesome.
Join me as I spend the night in places where the lines between our world and the unknown blur, aiming to document every chilling encounter.
Do you want me to come back there?
Yes.
Oh my God.
If you're ready, it's time to spend the night with me inside some of the most haunted locations across the country. Welcome to my Paranormal Encounters.
Okay guys, welcome back to this channel. My name is Connor, and on this episode of Paranormal Encounters, we are exploring an alleged demon house alone. Before I get too far into this video, I'm just going to let you guys all know, this video whatsoever is not a clickbait. A lot of paranormal investigators from YouTube that come here say that this place... Just heard a whistle. Hello? Trying to do my kickoff here and I heard a whistle. I don't know what that was, but anyway, we are here at this alleged demon house called the Monroe House in Hartford City, Indiana. And tonight we are exploring this location alone. Right now I'm waiting for it to get dark. I have a camera outside rolling, shooting a time lapse. And as soon as it gets dark, we are going to get into this investigation. I put a poll on my YouTube channel, and I didn't even tell you guys where it was at. So you guys, I told you to choose wisely. So far, a lot of you have chosen the second floor. The second floor is okay, because I was already wanting to kind of go to the second floor. So kind of lucked out here. The last couple times I was here, I explored the basement. Tonight, we're not going to focus so much on the basement. We're going to focus more so on the second floor, the hallway, the Ouija board room, and some other areas that maybe not a lot of people spend so much time at. Before we get into this video, if you guys haven't already, please hit that like button down below. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. And also, if you didn't know this, we also have channel memberships where you guys can see behind the scenes, pictures, photos, videos, and early access to all these episodes. You can hit that blue button down below that says join and become a channel member today. All of that, all the support you guys give to this YouTube channel goes right back into these videos and helps me book locations and travel and what have you to bring you guys more spooky content. Now, tonight, we don't really have an interview for this location. Now, I think it's a little hard to actually interview the location owners, which is okay. A lot of you guys have already seen me come here. And the last time I was here, I actually explored this place during the daytime just to kind of showcase that you can have paranormal experiences during the day. And we did. We did have quite a bit of things happen to us while we were here. And it was incredibly spooky. I can only imagine what it's going to be like here tonight when it's dark and I'm in this place alone. I'm a little nervous, but everything's okay. We are here to investigate the paranormal, and I believe that when you are alone, you are more susceptible to having paranormal experiences, and that's what it's all about, is just trying to have a paranormal experience and try different things and see what works and what doesn't. Now, let's get into this investigation and explore this alleged demon house at the Monroe House in Hartford City, Indiana.
Now, let's set the bar straight. What exactly is a demon? What determines an actual demonic haunting? A demon is a malevolent spiritual entity, often associated with evil or darkness. Found in various religious and cultural traditions, demons are believed to influence or even possess humans, bringing harm or chaos. Signs of a demonic presence may include unexplained foul smells, such as sulfur or rotting flesh, sudden cold spots or heavy, oppressive feeling in the air, reoccurring nightmares, heightened fear or a sense of being watched, objects moving on their own, breaking or disappearing, aggressive, uncharacteristic behavior in people or animals, hearing growls, hisses, or whispers with no clear source, religious items being damaged or defaced. This investigation tonight is going to show the most intelligent conversation I've ever had with the spirit, and it had a strong opinion about people calling the Monroe House demonic. Now, let's see what happens as I explore this haunted house alone.
Okay, everybody, we are now inside the Monroe House. It has gotten dark, and there's nobody else with me, so all the lights are off in this place. And I've got a body camera down below me right here that's rolling, so you guys should be able to see everything that I'm seeing when I am exploring and doing my investigation here. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just get a little walkthrough of this place and see what kind of vibes we're getting. This is the first floor that I'm on right now. As you can see, there's some stuff in that case right there. A lot of creepy stuff. A lot of you guys might remember the first time I was here. We're going to start in the back here, though. They have a Ouija board right there with a lock or something that's in that case. I don't know what that is. And that is the basement, which we won't be spending at all really any time down there tonight, thankfully. Just because you guys voted for me to spend all my time really on the second floor. So this is a spare room back here. I don't really know what people use this one for. I know that some people come here and they have experiences back here. And there's also beds in here. Like who would want to sleep in this place? I don't want to sleep here. I know some people have some paranormal activity that happens back here, though, when they are exploring this place. And, of course, I'll show you guys the basement just to get that little tease out of the way for you all. I have not been in the basement yet since I've been here yet. It's pretty dark. We're not going to turn on any lights. We're just going to go down there and hope to God that there is no giant man-eating spider anywhere down here. I will freak out. I'm going to tell you guys about something while we're down here. Okay. So that hole right there is where they found human remains. I don't think the human remains are here anymore, though. So I'm going to tell you guys about this creepy story right here, too. It's kind of ominous being down here. I really didn't want to come down here today, but a few months ago, my friend Brent was here exploring the Monroe House. And he was down here in the basement taking pictures. And he tagged me on this photo on Facebook. And I was like, why are you tagging me? And I read the caption, and he said that this thing looked like me. Over here on this wall, right where I'm pointing at, he captured what looked like a shadow figure that resembled me. That's pretty freaky, I'm not gonna lie. Not long before that, I was here, and I was here during the day. So we're gonna quickly get out of the basement. I don't want to spend too much time down here, especially if those man-eating spiders are down here. Now we got that basement out of the way. Making sure my microphone's recording. Okay. So this hallway down here is pretty ominous looking. I was filming some B-roll in here, and I forgot how creepy some of these dolls and things in here are. I mean, look at that. Look at that one right there. Look at that guy. holding a Ouija board. And this thing's pretty weird too. There's a doll in a case in there, and I don't remember that case being opened. I could be wrong, but I thought that case was closed. Now, has it always been open? I don't know. But if something opened it, that's pretty cool. They've got other old things too in here from other haunted locations: Wildwood Sanatorium, Hinsdale House, and I'm not really sure what the other one is over there. I can't really see it from here. That's pretty cool that they've got that stuff in here. Now, one thing about this place too, as you can tell, there are lots of Ouija boards in this house. I know some people come here and use the Ouija board. We are not using a Ouija board here tonight. We're just going to see if we can capture any kind of paranormal activity. I don't know if you can hear me, spirits. If you know who I am, my name is Connor. I was here a few months ago. You might remember me. You can feel free to come out and talk with me tonight. They also have a movie theater room in here. So if you come here, you can watch Paranormal Encounters on the big screen. That's pretty cool. Okay. Why don't we say we go up to the second floor now? This is the floor a lot of you guys voted for me to spend a lot of my time on. I didn't tell you guys where I was at, and I wasn't going to include the basement because I knew a lot of you would have said basement, of course. Everybody chooses the basement every place I go to, so it's not fair to not explore other places. Is there anybody upstairs? You can make a noise real quick. My name is Connor. Okay, let's go upstairs. Is there anybody here? Okay, here's one of the rooms. I don't see so many people come in this room and attempt anything to talk with spirits here. And then you've got the infamous Ouija board room, where I've had several of my paranormal activity encounters here. And I think somebody told me one of these dolls turn on by themselves, or have turned on by themselves, or something like that. I don't know. It'll be very interesting to find out if any of these dolls turn on. Okay. Well, that fella is just smiling over there. Okay. Let's move on to the other hallway. Now the bathroom lights are on. This one's on. I think it's been on. And it was on when I came up here shooting B-roll. And I think they just do that so you know where the bathroom's at. And then you've got this room. The TV in it. I don't really know what people experience in this room, but we'll spend some time in here as well and see what happens. Why don't we say we go downstairs now and go get some equipment and come back up here? See what happens. This place is a lot creepier, guys, in the dark. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take up 2 REM pods and a voice recorder real quick here. And see if we can get anybody to make the REM pods go off. What we'll do is we'll start in the Ouija board room. I'm gonna set you guys down real quick. Okay. We're gonna set a REM pod up in this doorway where you walk in here at. that set up. And we're going to set one up on the Ouija board. Here we go. We've got a voice recorder now. If there's any spirits here who would like to come and talk with me, my name is Connor, and I have been here before. The last time I was in this room, somebody came here and talked with me in here. You told me you wanted me to go to the basement. Tonight, we're not going to go so much in the basement, but I brought up 2 devices here called REM pods. You have seen them here before. If you can make them go off, I would appreciate that. That will let me know that you're here. I have this one in the doorway that will let me know when you're walking in here. And I have this one on top of this Ouija board, which I think some people have used in here to talk to spirits. Now, I am going to sit down though. And hopefully, you guys are seeing that REM pod over there in the doorway. We're going to do a digital voice recording session. Actually, I'm going to stand up. We're going to do a digital voice recording session to see if we can communicate with anybody in here. All right. Rolling the voice recorder right now. Voice recording, this is Monroe House, the first EVP session. We're going to set this voice recording down right on this chair. Back up some. And we're walking, we're backing up, and we're not moving. All right, spirits of the Monroe House. My name is Connor, and I invite you to come in here and speak with me tonight. I'm here tonight to talk with you. And a few months ago, I was here during the day, and now I'm here at night to kind of see if you're still here and able to communicate with me. I have 2 REM pods in this room you can use to make them go off and let me know that you're here. And I also have a voice recorder on this chair right here that you can use to tell me things, to tell me about who you are. Is there anything you want to say? Who are you? Do you remember me? Now, I do want to point out there is some small noise outside. Not sure if that's neighbors or whatever. I'm not sure who that is or what that exactly is. I heard one of these dolls behind me go off or something. If you could do that, I would greatly appreciate that. Or if you could make one of these devices go off. Just going to move a little bit. Stop the voice recording. Stopping the voice recorder. All right. Not sure if we captured any EVPs yet, but we'll go over that when we get home. Now, they say one of these dolls over here go off. I don't know which one it is. If this one does, one of them starts laughing hysterically at me, I'm going to freak out. Okay. There's somebody here. I'm sure you know where I am. If you can make one of these devices I have in here go off, I would greatly appreciate that. You can use one of them and let me know if you're in this room. If you're in this room with me, you can make the one on the Ouija board table right here in front of me go off. And if you're in the hallway and you want me to go in the hallway, just make the one in the hallway doorway right there go off. And I'll go out there. I'm going to go grab my camera real quick here. It's pretty interesting though. We're just trying to be a little bit more basic on our paranormal equipment that we're using, just because I don't have a lot of paranormal equipment right now. I've reduced a lot of my equipment down, and as the channel grows, we're going to be getting more paranormal equipment So far, I'm staying in this room. Not sure if I captured an EVP at this minute here or not, but the REM pods haven't gone off. Nobody seems to be using it. REM pods don't go off all the time. It's just something normal.
I had just finished an EVP session in the infamous Ouija board room, but oddly nothing was captured. No voices in the recorder, and none of the REM pods reacted. I decided to pack up my gear and move into the second floor hallway. What happened next would change everything. It was here in the dimly lit corridor that I believe I had one of the most intelligent and direct conversations with the spirit I've ever experienced. This moment was about to become the most intense part of the entire investigation.
Okay. Whoa. Somebody making that REM pod go off? As I'm setting up the equipment. Could you step away from that, please? Now, I don't know if that's the batteries dying on the REM pod or not. If you're the one using the REM pod, can you please step away from that? Hang on, guys, we're gonna reset that REM pod. Hold on here. Okay, it's been reset. And now it's not going off. Okay. Let's turn on the other one. That was weird. Could be something paranormal, might not be from how I touched it too. All right. Now we've got REM pods. 2 REM pods in the paratune down there, all lined up down the hallway. So if anybody comes from down that direction to this room I'm in right now, we should be able to see it. So what I'm going to do though, we're going to set the camera up. Whoa. Hopefully I just caught that on audio, or at least video. I don't think that was me setting the chair down. Nope. See the chair right here? That was not the chair. If you just use that REM pod in the hallway, you can use it again, please. You guys probably can't see it with the sitting on the chair. If you're out there, you can make that REM pod go off again, please. I am starting to think that maybe somebody did use the REM pod now. Did bleep in the middle of the floor. And it was going off like crazy, and I just reset it. Now it's not doing any kind of indication the batteries are dying. All right, let me go get the epoch device. Let's try this. What we are going to do is we're going to set the epoch device up right in this hallway. Right there. We've got the fan tune, 2 REM pods, and the epoch device set up now. So hopefully if somebody comes in here and speaks with me, you'll set off that blue light down there at the end of the hallway, or one of these REM pods, hopefully in a row so I can see you come this way. I have a device on the floor that is basically a yes or no device. I used that here last time I was here. And it's just a yes or no device. Green means yes and red means no. Were you the one that just set off that REM pod? If you could light that up, green for you that you did it, and red if you didn't do that. I would appreciate that. I saw something behind the REM pod right now, but I don't know what, if I saw a light turn on and I missed it or what. Is there any spirits here that would like to communicate with me here tonight? I am on the 2nd floor. I'm sure you know who I am. If you don't, my name is Connor, and we can get to know each other if you don't know me. That's all I'm here for, is just trying to communicate with somebody here. Is there somebody here? You can use any of those devices to let me know that you're here. I heard walking or some kind of movement in here. Could be the house settling. Actually, that does not sound like a house settling. I don't know what that was. It's really weird. Okay. Can you make one of those devices go off for me, please? Let me know that you're here. Up here, people say they can hear disembodied voices of people. Are you one of the people that people hear here? If you are, you can light that device up green. And red if you're not the same person or spirit. I'm going to sit down. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you. So you are the same spirit. Just as I was getting ready to sit down. Do you want me to stay farther away from that equipment? Is that why you were comfortable enough to make that go off? Light that up green again. Or make the REM pods go off. Or the fan tune, the blue light at the very end of the hallway here. I'm sure you can do that. I just want to make sure that that epoch going off wasn't coincidental and wasn't just some environmental noise. I want to make sure that somebody's using that. Can you make that go off again, please? That is some kid outside screaming right now. Dude, it is late at night and kids are outside. Anybody here? If there's somebody from the Ouija board room, you can come in this hallway up here. Anybody here? Nothing. Not one single indication. So I can't really say 100% that that was paranormal because nobody else is making that light up green or any of these other devices going off. Give me some sign that you're here, please. You can make a noise, open a door, use any of these devices. Do you want me to take the epoch device to the Ouija board room up here? Maybe that's where you're at. Well, we're going to pull out another voice recording session here. And we're going to see if we can get someone to answer me through the voice recorder, I guess. Is there anybody here? I have an orange light in my hand where you can speak into and let me know who you are. Can you hear me right now? Who are you? Are you... No? Or we're going to set the voice recording down on the ground out here. Setting the voice recording down. walking backwards, always tag your EVPs in your voice recording sessions, what you're doing. All right, I set the voice recorder near you if you're the one that used that device and made it red. Do you like it that I'm here right now? What is your intentions? Have anybody been scratched here? Are you going to talk with me tonight? Okay, I'm going to stop the voice recording session. We just want to do a quick one real quick. Stopping the voice recording. Quick little 2-minute one. If you were on the first floor, please light that up green. If you were up here with me on the second floor, please light that light up red. I just want to know so I know where to go. I would appreciate it if you could do that. I mean, if you don't want to talk, I get it. I'm just trying to make a conversation. Do you want to talk to me? Yes. Yes. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you doing that, okay? Are you one of the main spirit that resides here in the Monroe House? Have I talked with you before? No. No? Oh my God. Thank you so much for lighting that up. That is incredible. Thank you for this communication. This is pretty cool. Okay. Are you a new spirit here? Okay. Trying to figure out what I can ask you then, since I've never talked to you before. I don't really know who you are. Let's see here. Are you a male spirit, like a man? If you're a man spirit, a male spirit, you can light that up green. If you are a woman spirit, you can light that up red. If you're not any of those, you can light that up green now. I just want to figure out who, or I guess what, I'm talking to. Maybe I'll ask you this question instead, okay? I want to make sure our conversation can keep going because you were doing a great job answering me almost back to back right there. That was really, really nice to have. I appreciate that. Are you familiar with people saying that there's demons in this house? There's some noise in front of me to my left right here. Do you hate it when people come in here and say that this place is demonic or there's demons here? Yes. That's a strong, oh my God. Oh my God, that is incredible. The longer a light is held down, the more likely it is somebody using it. Thank you. I thought so too. I hate when people call this place demonic or demons in here. I'm with you on that same page. You and we think alike there. I want to let you know, I hope you can, if you can't understand or know what I'm thinking about before I speak it verbally, I want you to know that I appreciate you taking your time, or whatever you call it, to use these devices and communicate with me. Are you like a child spirit? Because I'm only asking because I hear that people say there's child spirits here too, I think. I'm just trying to get like a picture of who you are. There's people riding by in a car right now or something. Let's try to do some other questions, okay? Because as you can see, I am a solid physical being in this world. Do you have the capability to see like I can in the afterlife? Like, can you see? And if you can light that up green, that'd tell me yes. And if red, if there's some other way that you are able to see or hear people. I just want to know if any of our senses exist beyond death. I'm hoping you can at least answer some of those questions. A lot of people that are living want to know that. I'm hearing running right now. I want to say that's somebody outside on the sidewalk, but I'm not 100%. It could be actually. Can you see me in this room? I'm not going to overreact if you say yes or no. I'm not coming here to be obnoxious. There's no answer right now. Okay? Are you still here with me? I want to make sure in case you somehow went somewhere and I don't know. Because I can't see you. That's why I have these other devices set up so I could see if you make them go off. I keep moving my arm around with this camera because this camera's pretty heavy holding it. Are you going to make any of those other devices besides that yes or no device go off? Like at all tonight? You can tell me yes or no. I'm not going to be upset. I'm going to understand. I'm in your space. I'm just trying to be respectful. I'm going to ask this question one more time because I just want to see if you're still here. Because whoever I was just speaking to, apparently I never spoke to you before, and you said you hate it when people use the word demon, demonic here. I just want to make sure if you're still here, you're able to tell me so I know to keep asking questions that you probably want to answer instead. Are you still here? All you have to answer is yes or no. Or nothing, I guess, at all if you're not here. Yes. Yes. Thank you. That's a long yes. So you're still here. This is incredible. I won't let you know this. I don't think I've really experienced this much before. Thank you for doing this and talking with me. I wish there was some way where I could know what you want to talk to me about. I'm just pretty much just talking to the air right now because I don't hear you. In fact, why don't I do this, okay? I'm not sure if you use this yet, but I could hear your voice later if you let me hear you. It's called a voice recorder. I'm not sure if you've seen other people come here and use this. Rolling on the voice recorder, we have a session right now at the Epoch answering yes or no questions right now. I'm going to set this up right by the Epoch device on the ground. I'm going to walk backwards. Now, I appreciate you talking with me on the Epoch device. If you use that device that I just set down next to that yes or no device, I can hear your voice. You can say something to me, and then I can hear that later. Can you tell me who you are now? I'm not sure if I introduced myself on that. If I didn't, I'm sorry. That's probably pretty rude. I'm Connor. I just heard a noise down there in the hallway. How long have you been here since I haven't talked to you before? This is a question you can answer on that yes or no device too, or use that voice recorder. Do you like talking to me? When you are what we call the afterlife, can you see just like I can see in the physical world? Do you have like we have a voice box being alive? Do you have something like that too when you are in the afterlife? I'm hearing something right now. I know there's an outside noise, but I heard something else that came from in this room. And then also too, I've been standing here for a while and that REM pod has not gone off anymore. Let me ask you this. You can answer this on the yes or no device. When I set up that REM pod that's in the middle of the room, did you make that go off? Was that you making that light up and it wasn't it just dying? There's a walking back there. Was that you making that light up and it wasn't it just dying? There's a walking back there. Okay, I'm gonna come up and stop that voice recorder. I hope you answered some stuff on there or you talked or you said something on there. I would hugely appreciate that. I'm gonna come stop that now. Walking up to the voice recorder. That's me sitting off the REM pod. We're gonna reset that REM. Okay, REM. Wasn't me. I'm just gonna say that was because my leg bumped that and it was still making the antenna go off. Are you observing how I act here tonight? Because we were having kind of a conversation kind of quickly. I thought I just saw somebody at the end of the hallway down there. Or saw something in that room at the very end. Oh, crap. Did I see you or something? Could be my eyes playing tricks on me because I do got a light that's shining in a very dark area. I don't know. That was really, really strange. Okay, anyways. Are you observing how I act here? Like you want to kind of like figure me out? Are we done talking right now for right now? You can light that up green for yes or red for no if you're still here. No, you're not done talking. Okay. Okay. You know how I know this is legitimate is because that will just sit there and nothing will go off. And then I'll try to ask a very direct question towards whoever this is, and then it will answer. You know, guys, I'm going to pull out another device too. We're going to pull out GhostTube. Now, I know a lot of you don't like GhostTube, and I don't really use GhostTube anymore, but it's just another tool right now to kind of see if there's anything relevant that would come through. I'm not going to claim that it's paranormal in any way, but I just want to see if I can get any kind of questions. No? Never mind. The spirit just literally told me no. I respect that. They don't want me to use GhostTube. I'm more than fine with not using that, honestly. No? What do you keep saying no about? You don't want me to use GhostTube? That's a dog outside. That freaked me out for a second. I was like, what the hell is going on in the hallway over here? You said no twice, so you're like, no, no. Actually, I kind of understand your answer now. I think that's what you were saying. You're saying no, no. Have you seen people use Ghost? Yes, that is it. Okay, I won't use it. Thank you. This is incredible. I won't use GhostTube. I'm sorry. This is incredible. Having this direct communication like this. I really appreciate you having a conversation with me tonight. Can you try to use any of those REM pods or the paratune? Or I'm sorry, the fan tune? I called it the wrong thing. At the very end of the hallway, the blue light. Can you make one of those go off for me? At least just once, please? I just want to see it work here. I've never really seen the fan tune, the blue light at the very end of the hallway by the door. I've never seen that really go off. I'm not sure if that's something that you're able to do or not. Do you not want to use those devices? You only want to... No, you don't want to use those devices? All right. Okay, so no to GhostTube and no to the REM pod and the fan tune. I understand. I guess you just want to have a conversation with the Epoch device. You must really like that device then. It's one of my favorite devices too. REM pods can be manipulated by walkie-talkies, and that's how people fake having communications with spirits. I just want to let you know that I appreciate you talking with me and telling me what you do and don't like. I'm kind of getting to know you a little bit better, knowing that you don't like the term demonic or demons, you don't like GhostTube, you don't want to use my REM pod or the fan tune at the very end. Do you like using voice recorders? Do you like speaking in those? No. No? You really don't like that? Man, I don't mean this in a mean way, but you're like a basic spirit. You just like to use one device, and that's pretty much it. You can answer this question, or you don't have to, but I already see the answer. I just want to kind of like see if you can show me it. I take it you like using the Epoch device, then the yes or no device? You said no to GhostTube, voice recorders, REM pod, fan tune. Do you like using the Epoch yes or no device? By the way, I wasn't being mean when I said basic ghost. I wasn't saying it in a mean way. I'm basic paranormal investigator. I have very little equipment for this reason. I think my whole episode is literally just this hallway. Like, I could not get any more incredible responses than this. This is insane. This is just wild here. Like, who would have thought this hallway would be this crazy? Who cares about going to the basement or the first floor? I'm literally having direct communication right now with a spirit. Do you like it that I'm in here recording this? By the way, my battery on my camera right now is dying. That's not good. My battery in my camera is dying here. I'm not going to have time to record anymore. I don't know how long we can have this conversation. Are you limited to how long you can talk with me? Man. Okay, we're going to turn off our equipment now in the hallway because this battery in this camera is dying right now. And we're going to go downstairs real quick here. All right, guys, I just came downstairs. I put a brand new battery in this camera. And we just had one hell of a crazy conversation upstairs with somebody. Apparently this spirit I did not talk to before. And they were having direct communication back and forth to me. We found out they don't like GhostTube. They don't want me to use GhostTube. They don't like REM pods. They don't like the fan tunes. They don't like using the voice recorder. I have never had that kind of conversation ever with a spirit, which is absolutely incredible. I don't even know what to even say about that. This whole episode is practically just that hallway. Now I hope you guys are okay with that, because I wasn't expecting to come here and just have a full-on conversation with a ghost in one hallway here. I was expecting to go to several different areas of this place and like explore the first floor, go to the second floor, but I guess whoever that was upstairs felt like they could talk with me and have a conversation, and that was incredible. Like I know I keep saying that, but there are bigger channels on YouTube that will just make stuff up. And for me to have something like that, it's a big deal, because that's not something normal to happen. That is literally paranormal. Okay, I was walking and I heard a scratching noise, and I think it's the freaking fridge. It scared the crap out of me. Either it's a rat or something, I don't know. But I walked by that fridge and I heard scratching, and that freaked me out for a second. I don't know, guys. You saw it firsthand too. That spirit answered and said that they don't like when people come in here calling this a demonic house, calling this that there's demons here. You saw that a spirit answered that question. And that was a long yes. They don't like that. That is incredible. What we're going to do, because my mind is so melted right now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Never mind. Nothing. I thought I heard something. So we already spent time up in the Ouija board room. Didn't really have much happening, but we only used the REM pod and a voice recorder up there. We already spent time there. We've already spent time in the hallway in that room up in the second floor, and that's pretty much the whole second floor. That's really it. There's one more bedroom, but it's near windows. And people, there's a noise behind me over here. People are walking around outside, I think, and I don't want to be near too many windows. So this is the first floor. We can definitely set up the fan tune again and one REM pod and go down the first floor over here, down this hallway, and just see if anything happens here down this hallway. Let's go in this room in here, because they have a lot of Ouija boards and dolls and stuff like that hanging up in this case over here. I'm gonna set this camera down right there. Set this REM pod up right in this hallway. All right, set up. We're gonna take the fan tune. We're gonna set this up right there. Get away from it, because it takes 12 seconds to calibrate. Even though the fan tune is out of sight right now, we should still hear it go off. And if I hear the tone just set, It's calibrated. If I hear the tone of the music playing, we'll hurry up and try to look around the corner so we can catch it going off. Okay. Turn this camera. All right, I just was speaking with somebody upstairs. I'm trying something really different real quick down here. I've got a fan tune at the very end of the hallway that if you walk by, it'll make a sound, like a jingle, like a sound. It won't hurt anybody. And then I have this REM pod right here. People have used it here before. And if you feel like it, you can more than definitely use those two devices and let me know you're out in the hallway. Can someone use one of those? I've never heard the fan tune actually work anywhere real well. Is anybody here? You can make that go off out there if you want. You can do that too if you want me to leave. Here's some cracking noise out there. Could be the house setting. If there's somebody on the first floor, you're more than welcome to use one of those devices. We're just trying this real quick here to see if we get anybody down here talking. Okay, nothing really happening with that. Okay, guys, I don't know how long this episode's going to be. You know, at the time, I felt like I was up the stairs, and this whole episode is pretty much me on the second floor, which I'm very glad you guys voted for me to be up there, so I really appreciate it. Now, I know I'm not spending the whole night here, but I came here just to try to collect something paranormal and to kind of say, like, hey, there is no demons in this house, the Demon Monroe House, or whatever, some stupid name people call this place. It's kind of disrespectful. And it's just clickbait for YouTube and other content creators. And as you can tell, that spirit upstairs literally said they do not like this place being called demonic. They don't like being called demons. Do you hate it when people come in here and say that this place is demonic or there's demons here? Yes. That's a strong, oh my God. Oh my God, that is incredible. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to conclude this episode. We came, we captured, we saw, and I think that's everything that we came here to go and gather up. This has been a really cool night here. I know being alone in places kind of makes a lot of you on edge. It does me too, but I feel a sense of serenity with capturing what I did upstairs. It didn't feel scary. It felt amazing. It felt like a rush having those responses come through and be talked to and have an actual conversation with a spirit, with a ghost, which is amazing. It's wild. I can't even say the words to describe it. So with that said, we're going to wrap up this episode. If you guys liked this episode, be sure to smash that like button down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. There's way more Spooky Saturday episodes coming, and I hope you guys sincerely enjoyed this video. If you saw or heard anything that I might have missed, please leave a comment down below. That helps out this video getting pushed by YouTube so much. And in fact, if you comment right now down below, demons are not at the Monroe House, I will pick one of you for a free merch shirt and send it straight to you, and that's open worldwide right now. I also want you guys to know too, if you guys want to support me going to places, you can click the join button down below, which is where you become a channel member. That will also give you behind the scenes pictures, videos, and you also get to see all the episodes a lot earlier than everybody else who has to wait till Saturday. We also have a merch store. We launched a brand new merch store called paranormalencounterstv.com. Here you can find all of our merch, all of our social media. You can stay up to date with everything. It's been amazing here at the Monroe House. There's no demons here. So with that said, I'm gonna get out of here. The Monroe House. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Please leave a comment down below. Demons are not at the Monroe House. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys next week for the all new Spooky Saturday episode. Bye guys.